Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses at Centre Christi La Luce. Today we're going on with our series about spooky places and scary things and ghosts and horse-eating objects that they sometimes imagine. So I just wanted to look a bit more at some techniques or tools or whatever that we can use to help our horse when he's spooky. When our horse is scared of something, if we can, and then we tend to look at the horse and be looking more at him. So if you can have soft eyes, you can still see your horse, because it's very important to be aware of where he's at and what he's doing, that you keep yourself safe in your space. But if you can be, like a herd leader would be, looking around and like scanning what's going on, and especially around where they're looking at and where it's scary, that can help the horse feel more secure. Like you're taking the responsibility for that. Another helpful thing can just be to walk around, keeping yourself between the horse and the scary thing, and just walking around and then maybe coming a bit closer, going a bit further away again, but very not paying attention to the thing. And if you just really ground yourself as you walk, keep your breathing flowing. The breath is a great tool through all of this. Really, our breath can really affect our energy and state of being. So to keep your breath calm, and sometimes just repeating. This might sound silly, but I've had people do this out riding when it gets scary, and it's funny, it does help just to repeat to yourself, boring, boring, boring. Like I say, it sounds silly, but it works somehow. Language is very powerful. And I did this with Umo when he was freaking out the other day, and I was looking for different things to try. So at one point I thought, okay, we're just going to keep walking around and stay a bit away, keep me between him and the scary thing, and then come a bit closer and come a bit closer and just really swinging along, boring, boring. We're just having a little play around and taking the focus off him, the attention off the scary thing, completely off the problem, because it's so boring. We don't even need to look at that. And that really helped on that moment. It's like I keep saying in this, through all of this, it all depends. Keep an open mind and keep trying different things. Another thing is about the energy. How much, so there we were going very down with the energy. So another thing you can try is to go a bit more up there with the energy. So sometimes, again, it depends very much on the horse. And this with Umo in general will not work because he's a very high energy horse. It might work if he's spooking or nervous and it's a calm day and it's a situation and an exercise that he already knows, it might work. But for him, not. But maybe with a calmer horse or a more trained horse, a horse you're more used to, an older horse. Are you listening, Muñeco? He says, yes, I'm a calm older horse. Sometimes to go a bit more up with that energy. Now, not in a manic way, but just, okay, come on, let's go. All right, yeah, there's nothing happening here, da-da-da-da-da, and this can work very well. Like, for example, with Morisco, if I'm out, sometimes he can get a bit spook at this and spook at that, and then the best solution can just get into really nice, strong, active, rising trot, boom, 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 do, and that can stop him, looking around at other things. With Galileo, sometimes with him I need to address the thing, but the other day he got a bit spooked at something and we were doing groundwork and I just got him cantering around and cantered with him and started singing a silly song. And I think just all that energy of moving his feet and us going around, and then suddenly the spooky thing was not so spooky anymore. So the key is to always be looking at your horse's expression very attentively and see, is this helping or is it not? And just try to trust your intuition and feel, If you're not sure, have a go, keep yourself safe, and then just, do some honest feedback on yourself. And know that it's all great learning opportunities. Horses are very generous and forgiving. I think as long as we are humble, is that the right, humble enough to admit, okay, that was wrong, that wasn't right, I've learnt from that, I'm going to go on, transform this and do better next time. That's the important thing. We're all a work in process on the same path. So I'd love to hear if you've got any experiences around this as well, maybe some tips or things that have helped you through these kind of situations. And yeah, thank you for being with us today. We'll see you next time, and keep tuning into the light.